What's up, you guys? So if you've been following me for a while, you know you've probably seen this contraption in my background. And a question that I get all the time is, how are you storing your waist beads? What is that you're hanging your waist beads on? I got it in my comments like a couple videos ago, and then people always ask me in real life what this is. This is just a clothing rack, and it's actually on wheels. I got it from the Goodwill. I was looking for ways to store my waist beads, and I really couldn't figure it out, because if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've noticed that I hold them in my hand and they're usually coiled up when I'm displaying them for pictures, and that goes really well. It goes over really well on pictures, but when I'm working at festivals or when I'm at events or even when I'm going to work like waist bead parties that I do, that doesn't go over well. Like, it just doesn't draw anybody's eye. And like, a part of who I am, I'm like a visual type of person. Like, it has to pull me to it. So I didn't really like the way that was looking. So I did some research, and I noticed that a lot of people were like hanging their waist beads. So I was like, oh, I wonder if I could hang them. So it started with me hanging them on a hanger, and then it got too heavy and they kept sliding into each other because I was just hanging the strand over the hanger instead of using what I use now, which is a shower curtain hook. You can get these at Walmart, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond. I got these from Ollie's. You can get them anywhere. Yeah, so, and you can get like a pack of them for like $2. So anyways, I started hanging them on a hanger. They kept sliding into each other and getting tangled that way. And then I started doing research, looking into buying, like, some people have blanket ladders at their house. And I was like, oh, that would be a nice way to display them. But then again, I would still run into the issue of them colliding into each other and tangling up. And also, blanket ladders aren't that great for transportation if I'm going places. So, I ended up using a shelf that my mom has that's collapsible, and the back end of the shelf is like a ladder, but the front end is actual shelves, and they come out like tiers, so they're shorter than longer. And it was working, but I didn't like the fact that the shelves were actually empty. I didn't like the aesthetic. So I looked into some other things, and then I don't remember exactly how I found out or how I came up with in my mind to use a clothing rack. Oh no, one of my friends brought it up to me. So one of my friends follows this other waist bead artist, and she showed me that she was using something that looked like a clothing rack, and I was like, oh, that kind of looks like a clothing rack. And she was like, oh yeah. She was like, I guess a clothing rack would work. And I was like, So I was talking to another friend of mine, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a clothing rack, but I think I'm gonna get on Amazon. And this friend of mine who I was talking to, she's very, very thrifty. And she was like, no, don't go to Amazon first. She was like, go to the Goodwill. So I went to the Goodwill and looked up. Like, this was the only one in the Goodwill. I got it for $10. And then I just got a bunch of these clips. And I hang one strand per clip. Unless I have similar strands. Like, this is 2 strands on this clip because they're the same color scheme. But yep, that's what it is. It is a coat rack on wheels, and it's collapsible, so I can take it apart really easily to transport it, to take it to events and things like that. So I hope this helped. Leave a comment below if you have any other questions, and I'll make a video.